We sail along Australia's northern coast and explore the Northern Territory, an area of stunning landscapes, exotic wildlife, and Aboriginal culture.
We're sailing with the wind along the northeastern coast of Australia, just on the Genoa, following it. It's actually quite relaxed.
From Lizard Island to Cape York, and there's the mainland again. It's been blowing quite a bit all day, but just as we're doing a bit of an uphill, upwind passage, it's blowing extra hard. It's the morning of the third day after leaving Lizard Island, and we're reaching the very top of mainland Australia, Cape York. I will show it to you. And then I was wet. I saw it coming too.
After rounding the cape, we make our way to the small town of Seisia. Our neighbor at the anchorage welcomes us warmly. Will he stay on the beach while we paddle to shore in our inflatable kayak? Never have we been happier to reach land. Our first impression of Seisia is four-wheel drives. The town turns out to be a popular stopover for campers. We head to the supermarket and are happy to see that it's powered by renewable energy.
So, shopping done.
Bye bye, Seisia. It was nice meeting you.
What a glorious day to go sailing to Darwin. How far?
750 something miles. Yeah, should be 5-6 days. Big country, that Australia.
It's day one of our crossing from Seisia to Darwin. We have to cross the Gulf of Carpentaria, where we are now. It's very shallow, it's only 15 meters, and there's quite some waves and hardly any wind, so it's not very comfortable, and we're only doing maybe 1.5 to 2 knots. But we're moving, and there's supposed to be more wind coming. Some wind. We just ended the second day of our passage from Seisia to Darwin, and we've got mini dolphins.
Be careful what you wish for, Floris. Soon a strong southerly wind blows and steep waves hit the hull with great force. We continue to plow on with a double reef mainsail until we return to the shelter of the coast.
Without fishing, we caught a fish. On deck, it got stuck behind the kayak when a big wave, well, many big waves came over the pond. Look at the size. 5 days after leaving Seisia, the York Peninsula in northern Queensland, we are arriving in Darwin, Northern Territory. The weather is stunning, the wind is wonderful. Although we're still in Australia, we need to undergo a thorough bioinspection when we arrive in Darwin. A diving team comes to inspect our hull and fill the drains of our toilet and engine with biocides.
I can see Drew here.
Yeah. Only the next day we can make our way to the marina. That's the first clock in a long time, since the Caledonian Canal, I think. Australia may not be the world champion in recycling, but they do have a deposit scheme for bottles, and the deposit actually goes to charity. Darwin's waterfront turns out to be a popular public space. Where the only crocs are bronze or the mascot of Darwin's Fringe Festival.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Quarantine queen, now I'm back on the cleaning team, spraying like the insurance fund.
In town, we spot a lot of colorful murals depicting nature as well as Aboriginal culture. We want to see more of both.
We're back to van life, and we got a beautiful vehicle for a week, and we're gonna see some of the countryside. Looking forward to it.
First impressions.
Oh, it's just like the Netherlands. It's flat, a bit drier there.
And no people.
Yeah, no people.
Instead of people, we see wildlife, big and small.
We explore Kakadu National Park, where we get a sense of the vastness and wildness of the area. Rock paintings of local animals are evidence that Aboriginal people have been living here for many thousands of years. They also show the Aboriginals' connectedness to the country.
Patsy, a local Aboriginal woman, shows us what that means. She removes pieces of bark from a tree to cool the skin, and from another tree to use for shelter and cooking.
That rock called Williamby, what I call from my language Williamby. So it's using and when sometimes we made it shelter
Yeah?
You can't get him wet inside. It's waterproof, yeah.
Waterproof.
I'm pulling off these young leaves from the middle. Fine. From the collected leaves, we learn how to make string.
There you go.
As geese are currently bountiful, Betsy explains that it is now okay to hunt them. We pluck them, put them on green leaves on the fire, and cover the lot with bark to cook the meat to perfection. Patsy explains that at the root of the Aboriginals' way of living is a responsibility for the land, nature, and the survival of families and future generations. If you take care of country, it will take care of you, she summarizes.
We continue our trip to Nitmiluk National Park, where we explore the Catherine River.
We're at Catherine Gorge, Nitmiluk National Park, and we can't go in the water next to the camping because of crocodiles. So we have to hike 6 kilometers with our inflatable kayak.
Yeah, let's see how that works out. Wow, wasn't too bad. So look at this Butterfly Gorge. This is where we're gonna launch our kayak and do some paddling.
It's great here to pump it up there. Check it out. Simply stunning. Ivar, I thought we were kayaking.
Where's the water? Hopefully there's more upstream.
Okay, we're leaving the kayak here. We're going to have lunch over in the shade, but we're done climbing with the kayak. And this is the view from the top of the gorge. Next up is Litchfield National Park, which boasts stunning waterfalls and wildlife.
We leave Northern Territory's outback behind and return to Lucy. We set sail again, full of impressions of Australia's stunning landscapes, exotic wildlife and inspiring Aboriginal culture. Did you like this video?
And want to see more? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on social media, become our patron on Patreon, or subscribe to our email newsletter on our website.